for the double Jeopardy round. Here are today's categories.
I've already got the first and second parts of the first semifinal match I've recorded.
On the River, non-Italian Roman emperors, Elementium, then we come to Too Much, and Never Enough. Ryan, kick us off.
Elementium for 16.
The Daily Double. Well, you don't have a lot of money, but as you know, you can wager up to 2,000.
I'll wager 2,000.
Okay, here's your clue. Kalium is another name for this element.
What is potassium?
What is potassium?
Correct. Chemical symbol K, and you're up to 2,600.
This is
non-Italian Roman emperors
this is
for 16.
the category about elements about the periodic table, which ends with EM.
Split. Sam.
What is Croatia?
Yes.
On the River 12.
Cincinnati Municipal Airport, Wheeling Suspension Bridge.
What is the Ohio?
What is the Ohio?
Correct.
River 16.
Museo del Greco and Lisbon Oceanarium. Ryan.
What is the Tagus?
Right.
Chinese footprints for 16.
This director of a superhero trilogy was honored for movies that thrill and challenge audiences. Sam.
Who's Nolan?
Yes, Christopher Nolan.
River 2000.
Ciudad Bolivar, Ciudad Guayana. Sam.
What is the Orinoco?
Correct.
Non-Italian Roman emperors 12.
That's the Daily Double. All right, you've got almost a $9,000 lead. How much of it do you want to put on the line?
8,000.
Okay, here's your clue.
Oh boy.
Claudius and Caracalla were born in this Roman region in what is now the city of Lyon.
What is Gaul?
Correct, and you are now up to $21,000. No more daily doubles.
Never Enough 16.
A balsa wood shortage has slowed the renewable energy industry, as it's often used in the blades of these structures.
What are windmills?
What are windmills?
Yes.
Never Enough 12.
Some have waited 10 years to get their hands in a Daytona from this luxury brand. Karen.
What's a Rolex?
Correct.
Non-Italian for 2,000.
Born in Syria, a 3rd century emperor was known as Philip this ethnicity.
What is the Arad?
What is the Arab?
Yes.
Elementium 2000.
This silvery white metal was first known in compounds like Epsom salts. Ryan.
What is lithium?
Nope. Karen or Sam?
What is magnesium?
What is magnesium?
Or magnesium, pronounce it wrong.
Symbol SC. It was discovered in the 1870s in Sweden.
What is scandium?
What's scandium?
Right.
Chinese theater 2000.
She played 110-year-old Miss Jane Pittman in 1974 and left her prince in 2018 at age 93.
Who is Tyson?
Ryan.
Who is Cicely Tyson?
Correct.
Chinese theater 1200.
This honoree produced Michael Jackson's album Thriller and composed the theme for Sanford & Son.
Who is Quincy Jones?
Who is Jones?
Yes, Quincy Jones.
Too Much 2000.
The over-large figures painted by Henri Rousseau, as in to celebrate the baby, are often described with this 16-letter word. Ryan.
What is primitivism?
Nope.
What is disproportionate?
Disproportionate. Sam, pick again.
Never Enough 2000.
Industry needs more of these skilled workers, like the archetype, who are similar to brazers.
What are welders?
Sam.
What are welders?
Right.
Too Much 16.
A 2019 Supreme Court ruling on excessive fines also used this other X word for a too high cost. Karen.
Was exorbitant?
Yes.
Too much for 12.
This idiom, for an overactive performance, comes from World War I soldiers charging up out of their trenches.
What's over the top?
What's over the top?
Correct.
Roman emperors for 8.
Maximinus Thrax got his heavy metal name because he was born in this ancient region, spanning Greece, Turkey, and Bulgaria.
What is Thrace?
Karen.
Was Thrace?
Yes.
Elementium for 8.
Greek for color gives us the name of this metal that will take a high polish.
What is chromium?
Is chromium?
Right.
River 8.
Waldpark Mannheim and Cologne Cathedral.
What's the rhyme?
Karen.
What's the Rhine?
Correct.
Chinese theater for 8.
This veteran actor left his hand and foot, but not mustache prints.
Who is Sam Elliott?
Watterson?
Nope. Karen.
Who's Samuel?
Nope.
Who is Sam Elliott?
You guys got 2 Sams, but we were looking for Sam Elliott in that case. Okay, Karen, you're still in control.
Too much for 8.
It's the drain seen here in the tub, or the event it's there to prevent.
What's an overflow?
What's an overflow?
Correct.
Never enough for 8.
This letter blood type belonging to 45% of Caucasians but over 50% of African Americans is always in high demand.
What's O?
Ryan.
What is O?
Yes.
Elementium 4.
A cubic crystal compound containing this element is used to simulate diamonds. Sam.
What's zirconium?
Yes.
Never enough 4.
In 2020, the U.S. Mint established a task force over weak circulation of these. Empty your old jars, America.
Or
Or
pennies?
pennies? Coins?
Yes. Pennies or coins, yeah.
Roman emperors for 4.
The ashes of this Roman emperor, who was originally from Spain, are said to have been placed in his column in 117 AD.
Or was
Ryan,
Trajan?
what's Trajan?
Right.
River 400.
The Gateway Arch, Beale Street Landing.
Where's the Mississippi?
Right.
Too much 4.
A lethal verb ends this compound word referring to too much of something.
What's
What's
overkill?
overkill?
Yes, and our last clue. A bit over 4 Christmases ago, this 6' 5" actor put his big shoes in the theater cement.
Who's Vince Vaughn?
That actor, Vince Vaughn. Well, Sam, with a commanding performance in Double Jeopardy, 28,600. Now it's time for Final Jeopardy and this category. 20th century artwork. We'll be right back to reveal the clue after this.
The Tournament of Champions is proudly presented by Consumer Cellular.
If you've been thinking about switching to Consumer Cellular,
Let's see who wins. Crown Jeopardy becomes the first finalist to play for $250,000.
$2 on 2 lines. Switching is easy.